Hi. In this video, you will learn how to duplicate a template. Here, we are in the dashboard, and I'm gonna click Template Manager. From here, we have several considerations. 1. What type of template are we going to duplicate, and you're gonna see why in a second. For example, if we go to Credit Audit as a category, here are the categories. Click the field below to select a category. So if I click Credit to Audit, we can certainly go to Credit Audit. Here, at the top, we make a duplicate. As you can see, it says duplicate, and of course we make all the changes we want, related to the content, etc., and everything will be fine. But in the case of a credit audit, we should consider that if you want to use this as default, we need to leave the credit audit symbol here. Here, this one we can delete the duplicate word, or it doesn't matter really, you can put between double brackets whatever you want. For example, I'm gonna put my own, etc. Whatever is fine, as long as you have the credit audit symbol that will be the default. So, we need to delete the default symbol from the previous credit audit template. Here, we go click on it, and delete the symbol, save it, and that's it. Now the second one is the default, that is in that case. So in the case of agreements, it is a little bit different. We can duplicate any. Let's say that I want to duplicate this one. There it is duplicated, and I have to delete the duplicate symbol, but if I duplicate this one, it's gonna have the additional duplicate symbol, so this have been duplicated twice. Again, I can delete this completely. But, in this case, I can leave the word agreement in as many agreements I want, because the program is gonna allow you to select between all the agreements that have the symbol agreement between double bracket, double square brackets. So this duplicate, and this duplicate, and this one that is not a duplicate, and this one that is not also a duplicate, all of them will be available for selection. So that's the second consideration. Now the most common consideration, is that you're gonna duplicate a regular letter. Well, that consideration again is related to the symbols. So if we have this one, the generic initial dispute you see we have symbols for inquiry collection. So that means that all these letters will be used for all these types, and all these rounds. Notice that D round or second round uses a different letter, and this goes also related to the reasons as well. But anyway, let's say that we want to use a completely different letter for a collection. Well, we could grab here the collection, and do Ctrl X, just to cut it right, and then duplicate. Again duplicate this genetic letter, and then maybe, this duplicate letter that I want to use it only exclusively for collections. I'm gonna paste the collection symbol here, and of course, I need to change the content, because that's the purpose that I'm doing a duplicate, to have different content. Otherwise, I don't need to do the duplicate at all. And I can put here whatever I want, that is to identify it as a special, or something. And then, this is the letter that is going to be used as the default for collections. So that's perfectly right. The only other consideration is, that you need to delete as I did, because I click Ctrl X. Delete the symbol collection from the previous template. I could have deleted with Ctrl X, or I could have added here, and then go back, and delete it from there, it doesn't really matter. So those are the three main cases, that is useful to do a duplicate, because you are going to maintain the basic header, and the basic footer, and then you may even use certain elements, like the setter element here, the item amount, etc. So I can use certain elements without having to recreate them, and making it really easy for you. So that's all. Thank you.